Number 2's live.
Joe L.A.
Joe Ulu.
Hey, can you give me a moment?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, you got a minute.
We're gonna count to a minute. Ready?
Let's see what a minute
1
is.
minute.
Let's see what 1 minute is. Go ahead now.
I think he's
Okay,
There you
okay, I'm back.
You're back.
Okay.
That was less than a minute.
Okay.
So, I was gonna ask you a question on voice acting. Like,
Yeah.
you guys just do acting, but over these past couple of weeks, I've been listening to Talking Tunes hosted by a guy named Rob Paulson. Do you know him?
No.
No.
Brian does.
Brian does. What's
Do you know Garrett has done voice acting?
Yeah.
He's in Ruby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, the Rooster
I
Teeth
said that
production,
last-
Ruby.
Have you heard of Adam? I don't watch Ruby, but he's Adam. People cosplay as Garrett's character. How cool is that?
It is pretty cool.
That sounds cool. I mean, I've only seen the Ruby teaser videos from like when it first announced the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, fun fact. I think I'm the second voice ever to speak in those Ruby teaser videos.
Whoa.
If
You
not
are?
the first. I don't know if Blake has a line before me, but
Okay, you go first.
you know, the first 2 teasers were for Ruby and Weiss, I think. And then the third, the black trailer, was the first time they added dialogue. There was no dialogue in the first 2 trailers.
Wow.
But yeah, what's this podcast about? It's
Yeah,
about
it's a-
voice acting?
So Rob Paulson, he played Yakko Warner on Animaniacs, and
Super recognizable, yeah.
so he's done a lot over the past couple of years. Ever since like 2012, he's been running a podcast, and he just gets guys who are like also voice actors, and they just discuss about either life, their background, how they got into the industry, stuff like that. I don't want to be a voice actor. I want to be an animator, but I was so surprised that so much of that stuff you could easily apply to the animation industry.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do you guys what do you guys think of voice acting and stuff?
Well,
Aren't you a voice in Camp?
I did do a couple lines for Camp.
Shout out to Jordan
Shout out
Swears.
Jordan. Thank you. I played Neris's dad, so I was a dad.
Rocco's got a couple
Rocco,
recurring
I think Rocco's
roles.
like they're gonna put that character like in the show now.
Yeah.
I think they like Rocco being this.
Well,
like,
he's got
tough
that
guy
blue
kid.
check mark
Fuck.
next to his name, so
Where's the Derek roll?
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's coming.
What
Where
I find
is the Derek roll?
Oh, that sounded good.
Ooh. I'm very, very interested in voice acting, and I accept a lot of the work that is asked of me from friends and animators on YouTube primarily. Our friend Dan Christmas that's done some stuff out there, Octopimp back in the day, some old Homestuck videos, if you can believe it. And then when I got Ruby, it was definitely, through who I knew at
Right.
Rooster Teeth.
Right.
But something that I've been looking at and trying to pursue is because unfortunately I was killed off, I think.
Oh,
It happens. They Darth Mauled me.
No.
They never used the Adam character to his potential.
what
and
the
then
fuck?
Killed him.
You're my favorite character. I never watched Blu-ray, but you're always my favorite character.
You're right. But, never say never. Darth Maul did get to come back with some robot legs. So maybe they, no body, no death.
Oh.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Everyone is saying that your death was bullshit.
Well, I thought it was an awesome scene. Honestly, there was so much strife between 2 of the characters and myself that went on slowly, kind of behind the scenes of that show's like however many seasons, and then finally they get kind of revenge, which was a bitchin' scene.
But now you're gone.
But I'm looking to replace that with some more work. So I've been applying to stuff.
Oh, you have?
Friends that we know on YouTube that animate and do
Yeah.
voiceover stuff.
Shit.
It's hard though because I feel like a lot of it is who you know. I've looked up like, should I get an agent? Like a casting
Why not?
agency and sign up with someone in San Diego for that?
It's
It's a lot of work to apply for that stuff.
Yeah.
though.
I think that I don't have a great voice normally. Like my speaking voice, normal. I'm not thrilled with it.
I like it.
Thank you.
He loves it.
Hey, thank you. But it's not like it's a little higher pitched than I would like. And it's not for me. But I feel like whenever I'm told to go do something like, oh, you gotta scream and yell and do this, I always do a really good job at that.
Yeah.
I think I could do voice acting.
Well,
I
think
could do it.
Directing a character makes such a difference. And like the first couple episodes that I did Ruby, I got no direction. I was recording the lines myself. I did 3 takes of everything and sent it off, and they used what they liked. Then I started getting on Skype with Miles and Carrie, and they gave me such an important direction that it brought my ability way up from where it was.
Yeah, and I was saying, like, I only had those literally 2 lines in Camp. So
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Jordan was there being like, okay, this time can you be a little more? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, it was super easy.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. I've done a ton of stuff for just YouTube animators that, indie animators on YouTube, like Max Gallardi, who did our Mega64 animations and stuff. But others that I can't speak of because it takes so long to animate stuff. There's stuff I recorded like 2 years ago that's not out yet. For animators on YouTube that have pretty decent followings and stuff.
Well,
so I'm always looking to do more of that.
Let's say this right now. If there is an animator, especially I'm talking to you right now. If there's an animator out there and you want us to voice
give us
anything,
a little,
we are happy to do it.
Let's go through and give them a little taste, Derek. I mean, do you have what would you like to play? Like a gruff villain or a wormy sidekick?
I'm so multifaceted. I can literally play anything.
Literally anything. Yeah.
Let's throw one out.
Yeah,
How about
anything.
You played Gaston's buddy in that play.
Yeah.
So
His buddy.
How would a Gaston-like
buddy.
character come off sounding?
I'm gonna just leave this call while we continue.
Yeah, while
Good
we
question, good topic.
continue.
Yeah.
Keep going.
How would Gaston sound? Well, I'll tell you, he would probably sound like this. Very, what do you say? Masculine.
Ooh,
Whoa.
confident. And with Vic gone, there's just a big void in the voice acting community. Now we need Derek to step into those shoes.
That's right.
And then I could play Gaston's
Oh yeah, the little
sidekick.
Yeah.
What is it? The bosom buddy. Gaston, you're so great. Oh, everybody wishes they could be you, Gaston.
Look at those muscles, Gaston.
Don't be down on yourself, Gaston. I bet you have the biggest cock in all the land.
Oh, that's good.
Any lady's lucky to get it.
Now, what about accents?
Oh, Sean. did better.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff I get.
Sean, do like a Ugandan accent.
Yeah.
I don't think
Come
I
on.
could do that.
Come on, like Uganda Knuckles. You know how that sounds.
Yeah.
I don't think I know how to do
Please.
that.
Like Mr. Echo, kind of.
No.
Brian's got a great
Accents I'm not good at, but if I have to go, nah, fuck, I can't do it.
Whoa.
I
No,
don't
come
know
on.
it.
What was
Confidence,
that?
confidence. Go,
Whoa.
go,
What are
do
you
it.
trying to do?
If I have to go deep, I can go deep, but I feel like it sounds a little weird. But I can do it if you want me to.
Whoa.
It's kind of like
That's
Mr.
when
B.
you
I
get
want
in
Sean to
trouble.
go
That's
deep
like
on
scary.
me.
Sexy.
Wow.
Sexy.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you, lady, do you want me to go deep?
I do like. There's a book that I read to the kids.
Who can do the deepest voice? But go ahead. What's your book?
It's called The Day the Crayons Quit, and it's each crayon writes a letter to the kids saying like, "Yeah, you're using me the wrong way. I don't like this," or whatever. It's really funny.
Fucked up.
You're not
But I
staying in
do
the
a
lines.
voice for every single crayon.
How's
you
blue
do?
sound?
How does yellow sound?
Yellow is like annoying, but like pink is like, Duncan. All right, kid, listen to me. I don't like, and it's like him, like the most annoying because it's the pink voice.
listen
You know?
to
Yeah, and it's
Mr.
like,
Pink.
You're wasting my potential. I'm tired of never being used. What about a pink cowboy? That kind of stuff. So
Wow.
I do
Nice.
have fun with that.
Pretty good.
That's good.
Thank you.
I like.
Thank you.
And who has what color has the deepest voice?
I think that would. I mean, that's not like deep, but like maybe blue. Maybe you know what though.
I was.
Go ahead.
No, I was hoping you were gonna do a black crayon voice.
There is a black crayon,
But how does he
I
sound?
used to goth like, "Hey Duncan,
Oh, okay.
black crayon here. I mean, you never use me for anything. You always like."
All
have
right,
me
do
be the
a
outlines."
pirate.
A pirate?
A standard.
Do a pirate.
Standard.
Okay.
Pirate.
I'm gonna throw some rolls at you. We're gonna
Okay,
test your
okay,
voice
okay,
acting
okay.
skills.
Fuck. The hardest part is finding something to say as a pirate. It's stupid. Yar, you got a pirate. I could be a fuck. That's not a pirate.
That was
All
great.
right,
that's
do
good.
a ninja.
Shink.
Ooh, they're silent.
Yeah.
Wow, throwing around that term. Okay.
Throw-
Do
What's
a
a ninja star sound?
do a of course. Do a Viking.
What do you think I said?
Do a Viking.
I don't know how Vikings.
God of War shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you want me to. No, I can't do that.
Ooh,
Vikings.
that's
Oh,
good.
that was-
You're like Kratos.
Kratos.
No.
That was awesome.
I am. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You think I have an axe, and I will throw the axe as hard as you want me to throw it.
Now
good.
do princess.
Talk about your axe as the princess.
Beast. I love you, Beast.
Oh, Beast.
Oh, Beast. Gaston is an asshole. If you're so sweet.
Well, I could hear everything you're saying, and I came to save your ass. I can't believe you would call me an asshole.
We do a whole
Get out of here, Gaston.
reenactment.
Okay.
I wanna be
do
Mrs. Potts.
what do we got here? Chat. What are some other characters for Sean to do? How about a
Like a street shark. How would a street shark
Street
sound?
shark?
Yeah, street shark.
Like a guy like gambling on the
no,
street,
like the cartoon Street
Yeah,
Sharks.
You're a shark
I
on
didn't see
rollerblades. Sean,
do
shark
like
on
a rat that could transform into a robot warrior.
Yeah, a robot warrior rat.
Okay. I feel like my voice is pretty close to that. I can just go a little higher pitched and a little faster. But I will transform anytime you want, and you're gonna be fucking sorry when I do.
What about like a wasp version?
Yeah, like
Yes, it's Waspinator. And I'm way better at doing this voice than Rocco, who
He's so-
doesn't know how to do it correctly.
he's so pissed he didn't come tonight.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Probably the best Waspinator.
Last one.
Yeah, last one.
Autobots assemble.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. You do a good Megatron.
You do.
Megatron here.
Who does the better Megatron? I feel like I have a good one
Starscream.
too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Megatron here.
Whoa, that is good.
All my, I don't know what they're called. All my robot friends, transform, yes. And let's go and fuck up these Autobots royally, yes. The Decepticons, thank you. Rivers Dead lol. I appreciate your input, yes.
Frank, you got any voices? You do any voices?
I've done like a ton of voice acting. Not like I've done my friend Heather when she was writing for Fox. Like I would always be cast as like the student or the kid type of
Nice.
character.
Oh, the
Yeah.
ADHD animations.
yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah, I also just recorded I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I recorded a commercial for Chick-fil-A.
Did you
What
really?
the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
What? How'd you get booked on that?
I don't know, this marketing team searched Chick-fil-A on Twitter and they found a tweet and like, hey, do you like Chick-fil-A? Yeah. Do you want to do an ad for us? Okay. So they recorded me in a booth for 30 minutes talking about Chick-fil-A.
Do you have a blue check?
Hell yeah.
No, I don't.
How the fuck did you get that?
Dude, my Twitter is just like, I just talk about the shit I love.
You know
So-
what?
Yeah, they just found
the
it.
people who put me in that national commercial was because of my Twitter. I put
Yeah,
that picture up.
that's like
It
a
is
new form
crazy,
of marketing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm too negative on Twitter. I just like shitpost and like promote my stuff. That's all I ever do there.
Yeah, me too. I just
so,
shit
did you get
post.
paid
Yeah.
for doing that?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it gonna be a national ad?
It might be on. Brian was watching shit on Hulu, and a Chick-fil-A ad aired. So I think mine's gonna be in the second wave. We'll see. I don't usually
We'll
like
see.
to talk about shit like before it happens. I don't even know if this will happen.
Well, I mean,
but
same
jinx
they
thing.
it.
did it.
With
Yeah.
that commercial I did, like when they talked to me, they're like, "Hey, can we use this photo for a commercial? We can't tell you for what. We can't
Yeah.
tell you for who. We can't tell you where it's gonna be shown." So I was like, "Okay, yeah." I mean,
Yeah.
like, why not?
Yeah.
So I had no idea until all of a sudden I was watching football and I saw me and the kids on TV, which was
Yeah.
a very big surprise.
So you're gonna hear like. I forget what it was, but it was like, "Hey, I'm Frank, and next time you're at Chick-fil-A, get the grilled chicken sub. It's my favorite." It's whatever. It's just shit like that.
When I was a little kid, my hockey team was sponsored by Carl's Jr. And there was a local Fox commercial that
you
they
talked
shot
about it, yeah.
where I was the slogan at the end. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
That's pretty good.
and God, I have that. I gotta dig that tape out of my
Yeah.
parents' storage and
I
upload
honestly,
that to YouTube.
I would love to see it because I bet you we saw that. as
it
kids.
was on
God.
Fox. It was on
Are
like
you in your hockey
Uncle
gear,
Murph.
too?
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Fox all the fucking time as a
Yeah.
kid. I guarantee you I saw that commercial and didn't know it
it
was
was
you.
after Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
let's
anyways,
take another call.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have all
Yeah.
the
All the acting
animators.
chops.
Yeah. Hit people up.
We
if
know
you want them
Matt
to be in shit.
Groening is he in the chat? Groening.
We know
Graining.
Gene Goldstein.
Can we? Yeah.
Bart.
I feel like I could do this.
Yeah.
One of these days. But how do you break into it professionally? I think the next step.
You
I
work
think
small
you
gigs and you work
you
your way up.
already
Get
did.
that agent.
Hello,
You-
Kathleen
you
Oh,
Noir.
that's Kathleen Noir.
a major
Hello.
role in a very big anime.
So I got to get an
already.
agent now.
Yeah.
You got to get an agent.
That's your
They-
credit,
and then you're set, dude.
Okay, all right.
You already have the resume.
All
You
right.
already have
All right,
proven
we're here
yourself.
with